People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Hey guys, welcome to one of my most favorite neighborhoods in all of Greensboro, North Carolina. Today, we're going to get a little sneak peek tour as to why this neighborhood and community is just so special. And a little later on, we're going to go to a magical block party where, if you can just imagine, the enchantment of all the holiday season is rolled up into one unforgettable night in this historic Sunset Hills neighborhood. I'm Jill Holiday, your host for American Dream TV, Selling Greensboro, where we bring you positive stories of real people and real places. So come along with me and let's check it out. Sunset Hills is one of the most charming neighborhoods in Greensboro, North Carolina. Known for its tree-lined streets and historic homes, the area boasts a blend of classic architecture and a close-knit community vibe. Many homes in the neighborhood date back to the mid and early 20th century. Sunset Hills was designed and developed by prominent Greensboro developer A.K. Moore. Moore envisioned Sunset Hills as a residential area that combined natural beauty with the architectural charm of a classic American neighborhood. Great care was taken to preserve its 185 acres of trees. And to celebrate its 100th anniversary, the Sunset Hills Reforestation Program was brought back to life by planting 100 canopy trees, which will continue to preserve this gift of nature and the aging urban forest of Sunset Hills. I'm here with Reedy Mint. She's the Director of Community Engagement for Second Harvest Food Bank. Reedy, thank you so much for speaking with us this evening.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about how these wonderfully homemade Christmas balls morphed into the event that it is.
Sure. So it started with some residents who are still residents here in Sunset Hills. Years and years, early 2000s, their family decided, before this was really a thing, before even these balls were a thing, their daughter suggested that they start making these balls to hang up in the trees. And so they started with a few and then a few more each year. And then the neighbors started looking around and noticed that there were some balls around. So then they started having some ball making parties and they started taking donations. They're like, well, let's make some good out of this. So they were just doing it sort of as fun for a while. Around 2007, a person who was actually on the Second Harvest board and is now an employee at Second Harvest who lived in this neighborhood was like, why don't we make this into a food drive and collect food? Because lots of people started taking notice of what was going on in this neighborhood. So they decided, let's make it into a food drive. So they set up stations like this sort of throughout the neighborhood and started getting food, having people drop off food, because people are just driving through here all the time seasonally. It's super festive. And then around 2011, our beloved Nick Laughlin entered the scene and had the idea to make this into a nighttime 5K. And he really spearheaded the whole thing, totally volunteer basis. He had no skin in the game at all. And decided that he just wanted to do good for the community.
Tell me some of the things that the Second Food Harvest, from what has been collected here, how far reaching is that?
So we serve 18 counties. So we're actually technically headquartered in Winston-Salem and Forsyth County. But any food that is actually donated here stays in Greensboro. As far as the funds raised, we've raised over $850,000, which we can then equate that and turn that into over 6.1 million meals.
What an awesome, beautiful thing for the community. Not only to incorporate these awesome handmade Christmas balls that are gorgeous to look at, and to partner with you guys to help to feed needy families throughout our community and region.
Absolutely, absolutely. Fun time, fun events, and it does so much good. It really does.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
Well, guys, that's a wrap for today's episode. From taking a tour of this charming, historic gem of a neighborhood to the glowing, magical lights of those homemade Christmas balls, there's no question, Sunset Hills does not disappoint. It is truly a neighborhood that has so much heart. I just want to give a special thank you today to Reedy at Second Harvest Food Bank and for all that they do for our community here. And a special thank you to Nick, who orchestrates that 5K running of the balls every year. Guys, I'm Jill Holiday, your host for American Dream TV, and I look forward in the future to telling your American Dream story. Until next time.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.